Molweni, kunjani? Igama lami ngu-Sapta, the A-class DJ. You know, when you see me, it can only mean one thing. It means that you and I get to connect to everything lifestyle, culture, and entertainment. You are at the right place. I'm gonna make sure that you are connected all across, not just the Soweto, all across South Africa. This is where you plug in. Listen, if you'd like to get in touch with us throughout the show, I'd really love for you to connect with us on the socials. The hashtag is #lifestyle011. Now, with that being said, let's get the show started. We kick things off out in Sandton at the Mark. We got to hang out with a lady that you know as a rapper, a musician, a DJ, but we got to sit down with the entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the one and only Gigi Lamayne. She took us to her store out in the Mark in Sandton, where she told us all about Ivy Zeal. Asqaleda.
What's good, everybody? My name is Gigi Lamayne and I am owner at Ivy Zeal Sandton. Ivy Zeal Sandton actually came to me while I was on an international trip and I needed energy. I needed energy after late night out with friends on vacation, and I walked into this space with people getting drips. For me, the first thing that came to mind was I'm somebody in entertainment. I know how it feels to need to get that reboost or that recharge and not wanting to get out of the game. So I thought, you know what? When my ducks are all set in a row, I'm definitely going to be exploring this in South Africa. And in 2023, with all my sights set on a business plan, I decided it was time to open Ivy Zeal Sandton. Some of the biggest health challenges and lifestyle challenges I would like to believe are, wanting to look good. Definitely. Aesthetically, a skin glow drip is one of our biggest commodities, services that we offer right now, as well as wanting to get that extra multivitamin dosage into your system, because that not only helps you with your immune system, but it also helps you with energy. And of course, I can't forget about my jet fuel. Jet fuel is one of our flagship drips over here, and it helps many, whether you're somebody in corporate, or you're somebody in entertainment, or you're a student who really wants to learn throughout the night and you're struggling to stay up. This is a very organic and very healthy form of getting those vitamins into your system. The biggest challenges for us starting up Ivy Zeal, I would absolutely say as an entrepreneur, has to be keeping the lights on and rent and making people believe in the product. I think we did that for about 6 months until we were able to really stand on our own and do the most with what we had. I think looking back now, 3 years later, being open in the space, we're now a friend of the shopping center and of a lot of the people around here. And I'd like to believe that we've definitely contributed to the holistic wellness of people around us. Wellness means to me in this season of my life that I can get more done. I can definitely do more for my family. I can look and feel good. And there is always a solution to a bad night out. Ivy Zeal has to be the solution. The legacy I would love Ivy Zeal to leave is that it's cool to be healthy, it's cool to look good, it's cool to ask questions about whether you have long-standing hypertension in your family, diabetes, iron deficiency, whatever it is. And it's cool to figure out what the super version of you looks like. It's also cool to spend money on good health, really, yeah. Ivy Zeal, as well as Ivy Drips, I think have defined wellness in South Africa in the sense that we are starting to wake up in terms of conversations around health, aesthetics, cosmetics. We're starting to understand how important our health is. We're starting to ask questions. And I think we've gone into an era where people really, really want to look after themselves, with all these conversations going around about the food we eat, whether we have enough time to exercise, and what it looks like to have a holistic wellness plan around your life. I think everyone wants to live till they get old. So, I mean, Ivy Zeal is one of the solutions. it was very important for me to build a wellness brand as a musician because there is a notion that musicians don't really take care of themselves. And I wanted to start a movement in our industry where we have a lot of us, wanting to look after ourselves, wanting to be the best versions of ourselves when we get to gigs, and still, remain at an optimum throughout the week to be able to do what we need to do. So it was really changing the face of what health looks like in the entertainment industry. And of course, in the heart of Sandton, some other people have benefited from it. But if my fellow colleagues are talking about it and we're talking about health and lifestyle, then I'm in a happy place. Ivy Zeal Sandton, you can get a hold of us. We literally are on all social media platforms. That's TikTok, that's Facebook, that's Instagram. You can contact us on 068-110-7522, ivyzealsandton@gmail.com. But guys, just go onto social media and you'll literally start there. Your wellness starts here. See you soon.
I'm such a proud brother at the moment, loving what Gigi Lamayne is doing outside of music, outside of being a partner. She's also a busy woman, busy with the business. Go check it out at the Mark in Sandton, Ivy Zeal. If you need something for your skin, ushay glow. If you need something for your energy, get jet fuel, check out the Mark out in Sandton. With that being said, there's so much more to still check out right here on Lifestyle 011. Siyabuya ngoku. Welcome back to Lifestyle 011. Thank you so much for still choosing us. When you choose us, we choose you. And if we are all the chosen ones, we always get to plug into lifestyle culture and entertainment. Of course, on the socials, remember, the hashtag is very simple, Lifestyle 011. If you'd love to connect with us, maybe you want us to come through and check out your sport. We lifestyle peas, because you are busy pushing and your business and your lifestyle, please hit us up on the socials with that hashtag Lifestyle 011. Now, we keep it moving, we keep it shaking. We're taking it to mover and shaker. This week we got to hang out with Dobby, a gentleman all the way from Australia who was now in South Africa, telling us all about his music, his conscious music, where he gets to connect his people and speak on behalf of his people. He got to tell us all about his experience out in South Africa and what's next for Dobby. Let's check it out. Mover and shaker. Yo, what's up? It is Lifestyle 011. It's a Saturday, and every single Saturday I always bring you the best. Whenever I'm sitting down, you know that it is time for you to learn, it is time for you to find out, it is time for you to discover your faves. And this afternoon is absolutely no different. On our Mover and Shaker this evening, we've got an international artist. He's a drummer, he's a producer, he's a composer, he's traveled the world, and is sitting right next to me right now. It's his first time in South Africa, and guess what? He's sitting right here on Soweto TV. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the one and only Dobby.
Hey!
What's good? How you doing, brother?
Thank you so much for having me, brother.
I'm good, man. Good. Welcome to South Africa.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. First time here, and I'm just so blessed to be here. Honestly, honored to be here.
How has your experience been so far?
It's been amazing. The people are so lovely. The food is amazing. The music is nice. So good. We were saying earlier, I went to the club and saw Gom Therapy.
Gom Therapy,
yeah. Apologies. And it's just unlike anything I've ever heard. I think that's on its way to Australia. I haven't heard it before, and it was just it was just playing in my head the rest of the weekend.
It's a different kind of energy, hey?
Yo.
I'm sure even the people, when you were in that venue and experiencing it in South Africa, there's a different kind of energy for you.
Yeah. Man, you just know how to dance. You just know how to party. It's unbelievable energy and spirit.
Did you learn a few moves?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
I still need to work on that.
If I could dance, I would teach you some moves, but fortunately for you, I'm not much of a dancer. You're in South Africa, it's your first time here. Why did you decide that, you want to pull up this time to South Africa? I know the music is diverse, in South Africa. There's three-step, there's amapiano, there's gqom, there's gospel, there's just so many. And you as an artist, as a drummer, as a producer, you came to South Africa. Tell me about the decision.
Yeah, well, I'm a very proud Filipino and Aboriginal musician. So my dad is indigenous to Australia. Yeah. So not many people know about the indigenous peoples of Australia. And as an artist, it's my responsibility to keep telling our stories and sharing our culture and telling our, narratives of our community. And between Australia and South Africa, colonially, we're very similar. We have shared history, and we have much to learn about how you overcame apartheid.
Yeah.
And, our racism in Australia is actually very alive and well, unfortunately. So Indigenous people are still fighting for our rights, and I have always wanted to connect with South Africa to be able to talk about that, to have those conversations, and music is a big part of that. I feel like music is one of the last remaining sources of change that we have, politically, community-wise. How do we mobilize, how we strategize, how we unify? So it's kind of like my mission. I really want to be able to talk about this as a musician and as a person, you know what I mean?
Well, why have you decided to take on that mission? I mean, you could have decided to do different kinds of different kind of music and speak about different kind of things, but in your music you're very political. I was listening to one of your songs called Ancestor, which has won awards. And there's also Matter in Time. You're very intentional about the position that you're taking with regards to your music. Why that particular position?
Yeah, those two songs were from an album of mine called Warangu River Story. And Warangu in Nyamba language is, it means river. And my people, the Murawari people, we're river people. We connect to the river. We understand the river in terms of how it informs our climate, our aquaculture, our permaculture. And so in Australia, we are irrigating like way more than we should be. We're taking so much water. There's no water left for our Indigenous communities. So that's what that album's about. And there's a lot of stories that, I need to tell as an Indigenous person, but as a hip hop musician. So that album was really big for me, And like water is life. Like we all need water. If you're in Africa or Australia, the States, wherever, So I don't choose to do it. I think it's something that's always been like an obligation, and I get to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm proud and honored to have the privilege to be able to make music that can hopefully open minds or at least get people thinking.
So what's next for you?
I got this album that's coming out end of July, and so for those who were at the Africa Rising conference, I performed some new songs from that album unreleased, and hopefully I can be back maybe at the end of the year, maybe next year, I don't know, who knows. But I by the time I'm back, the album will be out. I'll be a better dancer, and like but I love this idea of just connecting our stories. I think I really want that, and I believe that, and I feel like that's the next chapter for us.
Nice. Is the album done?
Album is done.
Completely done?
Completely done.
You're not adding a little bit of Vilakazi, Apartheid,
I have to
Mandela?
Yeah, maybe I should remix it.
Winnie Madikizela Mandela, now that you've experienced Soweto. Maybe in your next album you should. Maybe you should.
100%, yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely,
Dobby,
brother.
thank you so much for making the time,
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it.
This was really an eye-opening conversation. And all the best. I know you're performing at Bushfire.
Well, I'll be there at Bushfire. I can hopefully get a chance to jump up. I'll be there at Bushfire on a panel, and then hopefully performing at Ioma and Sakifo Festival in La Reunion. So let's see. Fingers crossed.
No, it will happen.
Yeah.
It will definitely happen. You're on Soweto TV now, so it will definitely happen.
Yeah, make them watch. Yeah. and just also before I finish up, I just would like to bring some language to you, if that's okay.
Absolutely. In fact, I was thinking about that. Maybe you can speak into that camera.
Yeah.
And just close it off with your language. Yeah.
Bira Yuranja Yamagoro Bunkobil Ninanormba Johannesburg May. Our countries have so much history and spirit behind them. And from Aboriginal Australia to here, my heart is with you.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how we wrap it up. Lifestyle 011. Dobby on the hot seat. Danko. Shout out to Dobby, man. First time in South Africa, and you got to sit down with us as a mover and shaker all the way, pushing in the Aboriginal with his music, that conscious music, and really speaking on behalf of his people that are a minority in Australia. Got to give us a glimpse, of course, of what is the situation when it comes to music, that side. Please check out his music. So talented. He's a drummer, he's a rapper, he's a composer, he is everything. Got to learn that there's something called Ubud Rapper. That's what I mean when we say you stay connected right here on Lifestyle 011. I don't want you to go anywhere. Keep it locked right here on Lifestyle 011. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lifestyle 011. Thank you once again for keeping it locked. If you just joined in, you've missed out on so much. You could have been plugged into yonke into lifestyle culture and entertainment. Ufike late. So maybe next week, make sure ungafiki late, ne? Because yakushiya itrain iyahamba once ufike late. Itrain iyahamba. With that being said, let's keep the show going. We got to hang out with a cool brand. Ndikufaka kwindaba ke ngoku ze-trip uchomi yami. Ndikufaka kwindaba zokuthi xa uphuma this weekend. In fact, later on today, mapuma nondlini ube muhle. We got to hang out with the founders and the brand We Are Squad. They are based here in Soweto. So if you're around the area, mawuse vilakazi ushayi right nje da uzifumanele something. Asike sibone ukuthi isidwadlo sakho singatshintsha kanjani, all because of We Are Squad. Asiye vilakazi.
Bonani Kamala Gontse Nxumalo, born and bred in Soweto, Orlando East to be specific. I'm the CEO of Squad. Squad is a South African footwear and fashion brand that is inspired by the power of community and collective ownership. The brand is simply owned and funded by the people who consume it. Like I said, Squad is a footwear an apparel fashion brand that is inspired by the power of community and collective ownership. This is a brand whereby a group of people came together and then decided we are going to start a stock fair. But the only difference with this stock fair is sizokala a brand. So this is a group of people who decided to contribute 550 a month so we can fund this business. So we got tired of buying brands that don't benefit any of our communities, so we decided we are going to start this movement. So Squad is more than just a fashion brand, but it's a movement on its own. Vilakazi is an iconic street in a heritage eningi. So you'd want to be part of Vilakazi as a brand owner, brand yakizothola the global audience. And also what inspired Size Vilakazi lana, it was because we saw a gap this could be go down as history, because we are the first store, a sneaker store in Vilakazi, which is another thing is we are more than just our sneaker store is at Vilakazi. Our sneakers are made in Soweto bafethu. I'm told. We take pride ukuthi product yethu yenziwa abantu bethu and yenziwe kaSlethu. Apart from the producing our sneakers and our apparel, we also have another business which is sneaker cleaning. As you can see, the store is divided into 3 parts. We have our apparel, we have our sneakers right here, and also the sneaker cleaning services right there for customer experience as well. If they're buying sneakers here, they might as well clean a corner lab. So we saw a gap there, I understand. That's another way of creating income for a business as well. Abantu bangasithola ku social media, We Are Squad, or they can come to our store at Vilakazi, 7098 Vilakazi Street, or simply tap into our website or online store www.wearesquad.co.za.
No, man, shout out to local brands that are doing amazing stuff. Shout out to We Are Squad. They are based here in Soweto, Vilakazi. So please go check them out. Maybe add an item or 2 or 3 or 4 kwi-wardrobe yakho and see ukuthi response izawuba njani mawuphuma usestrateni. It is, of course, what we do here every single Saturday, making sure that your drip is checked. Now, moving forward, asambise estrateni, sike siyobona ukuthi kwenzakalani estrateni, where we always get to connect you with all the amazing events and amazing occasions that you should be a part of. If you're not part of it, we'll make sure that you are part of it via Tina on Lifestyle 011. Asambise Kostrateng.
Mama, everything that I do, Mama, do it for you, Mama. Mama, everything that I do, Mama, do it for you. Let's all together. Let's all get my team.
It's your boy Future Sexo, aka that boy Sexo on Jackass Spam Say Show. If you know, you know. Shout out to Soweto TV, man. I'm a saxophonist, artist. Yeah, let's keep it at that for now. I wouldn't say there are no challenges because I would be lying. There are a lot of challenges. I think if you don't have consistency, if you don't have patience, those basic things people always talk about, you know, you can want to do it as much as possible, but if you don't have those like the waiting thing in you and the consistency. So yeah, I think those two for me, those are at the top of my mind right now. I dropped a song Emanonini with my sister Nox, Frank Mabit, Mtosh Kubo, DJ 2K. Please go stream that one. And then on Instagram, it's Real Future Sexo. On TikTok, it's ISA_Future Sexo. And then on Facebook, it's Future Sexo.
If you are an inspiring artist and you actually want to push something of your own and you've been too shy, too scared, this is a platform where you can see that actually it is possible.
Yasho bafethu ukuthi sopo Mtosh Kubo all the way from Soweto. Sila namhlanje siya representa abomakhelwane. Shout out to Nox, shout out to Vosho. Ku social media ngiyatholakala Instagram Mtosh_Kubo, Facebook Mtosh Kubo, TikTok Mtosh_Kubo.
Hey yo, Sanbonane, it's your boy, the Big V, the Voshorist, all the way from Soweto. To me, it means a lot to be doing what I'm doing because started Ekasi as a dancer. My first show was a Soweto theater. I paid my dues. Now my next show is here in Sentin. So the next one, it's around the provinces around the country. Yeah. You guys can follow me at the Voshorist Live everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere else is the Voshorist Live. The Voshorist Live. You guys are out here at my show. It's called Omakelo and with my sister Nox. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much.
We always make sure that you're always connected with what's happening on the streets of Gauteng, the streets of South Africa with Kostrateng. And this week is absolutely no different. Siyakufaka estrateni, so that next time you know exactly what is happening on the streets of Gauteng and the streets of South Africa. With that being said, we've come to the end of Lifestyle 011. Thank you once again for joining us. We appreciate you so much. You make this show what it is. Without you, there's no Lifestyle 011. So let's make sure that next week, same time, same place, you connect with us with everything lifestyle, culture, and entertainment. Ikamalam, Ngusapte, the A-Class DJ. Nditiku, have an amazing weekend. Remember to always keep it A-Class. Bye-bye.